Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Guys, I don't know about you, but I've been enjoying these last couple weeks for a couple reasons. First of all, school's over for me, right? Finals week, it was a grind, it's over. I'm on vacation now, enjoying the summer, right? So what have I been doing? I've been enjoying the NBA playoffs, I've been enjoying baseball, but look, we gotta address the elephant in the room. The NBA refs during these playoffs. Okay, everyone's been talking about them. You can look at all the guys on TV with their tweets and everything about the refs, okay? And it's gotten to the point where I've not only decided to make a video about this, but this has inspired me to be the start, the pilot to a new series here on the channel called Weekly Rants, because I absolutely love sports, right? That's mainly the point of this channel for the most part. But I would say I'd love 95 to 99% of sports, but there's always that 1 to 5% of the time where I'm annoyed by something's current situation, something in sports that is currently annoying me, and sometimes it's fun to just let it all out, so why not maximize the entertainment potential to that by making a video once a week probably, let's call it a weekly rant, okay, about something in sports that annoys me. So week 1, the pilot video, the first video of our weekly rant's gonna be the NBA refs. The NBA refs need to stop what they're doing. They need to change everything. And you guys, I'm sure, have heard about it. And it comes down to calling fouls and flagrant fouls that are so unnecessary. Because look, no matter what, the refs try to take over the game. A lot of them have big egos. They think they're in charge. They think that this game is theirs and they're overlooking they're the king of the game. They own the game. Well, that's not how it should be. You should just be calling the calls that need to be made and not trying to do anything extracurricular, okay? Because the NBA playoffs this year, just like every year, they've been great. Storylines everywhere, headlines everywhere. All 4 series, we're currently in the conference semifinals. They've all been great. They're all going to go at least 6. We just had Suns and Mavs they're going to a 7th game, which will be tomorrow at the time of making this video. The playoffs have been great. They've been unusual. They've been unique, weird. We've had some blowouts. We've had some interesting scenarios where the Suns and Mavs, the home team dominates, the road team looks terrible, and it just switches depending on who's at home, who's on the road. So the playoffs have been great, and the refs can't take it away from the greatness of the playoffs. No matter how much they try to control the game, they're not going to be able to take away the greatness of the NBA playoffs. But with that being said, they're really trying, because, I mean, some of these calls, I mean, you guys saw the Draymond Green foul on Brandon Clark where he got a flagrant 2, but keep in mind, just 5 years ago, okay, I'm not talking about the bad boy Pistons era, the 80s, where the fouls, they would grab you by the neck, they'd choke you, and you would just maybe get a little fine, not even a flagrant foul because they didn't exist. But Draymond Green got ejected for pulling Brandon Clark's jersey, where just 5 years ago, or 6 years ago, I'm sorry, 2016, he kicked Aquaman, aka Steven Adams, kicked him in the nuts and only got a flagrant 1. Can you believe how ridiculous that is, that now just pulling your jersey is a flagrant 2? Obviously, the Dylan Brooks foul on Gary Payton II was definitely a flagrant 2. But refs, with the slightest little flop of players, a little extracurricular activity after a foul, little contact, your momentum goes into a player, you give them a little shove, they're reviewing everything to see if it's a flagrant foul or a hostile act, as they claim. And besides the flagrant fouls, they're calling common fouls that aren't even fouls. Players are just throwing their hands into the air, flopping, and they're calling fouls. It's been ridiculous. The refs have to take it, dial it back like 10 notches. The refs are just a little bit out of control right now, and it's made me mad to the point where I have to make this video. But honestly, it's not just the refs. It's on the players, because they need to stop selling the call, okay? They need to stop with these extracurricular activities. For example, in the Mavs and Suns series, I've seen times where a player might give a little elbow accidentally to the chest area, and the players are acting like they got hit in the face. They cock their heads back, and they put their hand on their face, and making it seem like they actually got hit in the face. When you look at the replay, they're not hurt. They didn't get hit in the face. They're just flopping. They're selling the call. And not only are they calling these fouls, when a lot of times they're not even common fouls, they review to see if they're flagrants, to see if it's a hostile act, which is ridiculous. So I blame the refs, I blame the players, and I also blame Adam Silver, because the challenges have gone out of control. You got to be able to let the players play a little bit, get a little physical. We got to bring a little bit of the 80s back into the game. Not completely, obviously. This isn't football. But let the players play. Stop flopping. Stop reviewing everything. And only review things for flagrant fouls that are obvious. Like the Gary Payton thing, okay? So other than that, it's playoff basketball. It's physical. Let it be that way. Swallow your whistle a little bit. Swallow your pride. And let's enjoy the rest of the playoffs because they have been great. So refs, I know you're definitely watching this channel. Obviously, it's so much in the mainstream now. Jackstown, the ultimate sports channel on YouTube. I'm sure you're watching. But if you just so happen to not be watching, guys, find a ref, send him this video, and hopefully we can make a change in the world. So let's do this together, guys. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys, but make sure to comment your opinions. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being fantastic and perfect, and 1 being horrendous. How has the NBA officiating been in these playoffs? Let me know, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're an NBA fan, sports fan, football, baseball, whatever it is. Consider subbing for more sports content. So that's going to be it for my time for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NBA refs, get better.